Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome to round 2 of coffee and card, and I didn't even realise I'd be ever even doing round 1, so to be doing round 2 is brilliant, and I hope you've all managed to get logged on okay, and you can watch these at any time afterwards on my channel. Now, I have to say, if my mum's watching, I've not ironed my shirt that I'm wearing. I don't know about you, but I currently have like 2 lockdown outfits. I'm like, wear one thing, and then because it's been quite nice weather, and because we've got a garden now, I'm like washing one thing, pegging it out, then it dries, and in the meantime I've worn another outfit, usually jogging pants, and then the other one that I've washed on the line's clean, so I just put that one back on. So it's like 2 lockdown outfits at the minute, but today I thought I'm going to put something different on. So I've put a shirt on today, but I've not ironed it because I washed it and just hung it in my wardrobe when it was dry. So I hope my mum ain't watching and she'll say, you've not ironed your shirt, but there we go. So hi Angela, I just saw your comment. So I've got my cuppa and I'm ready for round 2. It's quite an easy card today to ease us in. I'm not doing shout outs today because 21 people joined this time. I had 5 before, so I'm absolutely thrilled with that, and I'm just waiting for my new stuff to come to then be able to do round 3, which will start in June. The details of that I should be able to share with you next week, because I'm hoping my new things will be here with me at the weekend. So you can't tell I haven't ironed it. I maybe could have gotten away with it then. Maybe I could have got away with it. So right, we're going to get started, okay? Have you got your stuff ready? Have you got all your stuff? Let me just change. Oh, hang on. I always forget how to do this. Hey, that was quite seamless today. Right, let me just put my phone in the holder. Okay, there we go. Right. Okie doke, so hope you've got your week 1 pack out. This is week 1 pack, and your stamp set and ink pad, and then you need some glue and scissors, okay, and your papers. So today we are going to be using this paper. I know this, hi Jane, I know this is bigger than yours will be in 6x6, but this is what I had left in my stash. So it's this pattern, and on the other side it's that. Okay doke. So the stamp that we're going to use today is thank you, the big thank you, and this is the card we're going to be doing. So let's get, I've moved the stamp set because I've already right, so we're going to firstly cut our paper, and I'm going to cut it 7 centimetres. Before anyone asks if it's inches, inches will be off the scale, but 7 centimetres by 11.3 centimetres. 7 by 11.3. So you've got your piece like that. Now, when you come to make your card, you may notice that your borders, this crushed curry one, will be maybe slightly smaller, because when I made my card I didn't think that I'd be having to prep for 21 people, and I had to sort of make it a little bit smaller, so I got the most amount of card from a sheet of A4, if that makes sense. So I had to make it slightly smaller to be sort of cost effective. So this is not a difficult card today. So we've cut our paper to 7 by 11.3, and we can stick that. Oh, we've got 10 viewers today so far. We can stick that onto our brown card. It is brown, but it's early espresso, and it matches the ink pad that I've sent you. Some of you ordered other ink pads, other colours, which will coordinate with these papers. So that's going to be stuck onto there, and then you can go ahead and you can stick that on to the crushed curry piece. see how I'm doing for viewers. I'm up to 12 now. If you've got a YouTube log on, then please feel free to say hi. You won't be able to leave me a comment if you've not got a YouTube sign on. Okay, so that's going to go on there. We can actually go ahead and we can stick that to our card. Hope everyone got the... Hi Lucy. Hope everyone got the kits alright. I know lots of them are up to 13 viewers now, which is a record. Okay, so that's gonna stick on there. We can put that to one side. Now, what I will say is I would have a practice at stamping this because you've only got one. You've only got one opportunity. Because I only send you one die cut out. So this is the die cut that you're going to stamp thank you on, so yeah. And then this is going to go behind it, and I'm here with my very dirty piece of, let's use the clean side so it looks a bit nicer. You may be best stamping with a foam mat underneath. Just a little tip, it is a big stamp. So because it's a big stamp, I'm going to take the ink pad to the stamp rather than the other way around. Now your ink pad is new, so it should be juicy, so just a few taps. So I'm going to have a practice on there. Oh, you see, look, I didn't press enough there, so I'm glad I had a practice. Let's have a practice first. Hope I do this one right. So this should nicely fit in here. Phew, that's better. That's a lot better. So we've done that. I'll move that now. We've got our thank you there. And then this, the thank you, should just fit. I have to cut you a little piece of espresso and it leaves a tiny, tiny little border. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it up with some foam pads. So how are we all doing? Are we okay? Day 50. Day 50 of lockdown. Ooh. So I'm waiting for my pre-order of new goodies, which I'm hoping should be with me in time for the weekend. And I've already decided on what to do for next coffee and card, because let's face it, my studio ain't going to be opening until at least July. So I've got a new round of coffee and card planned to start in the middle of June. You might be able to hear a little bit of piano playing. Craig's practicing his piano upstairs. Practicing some Russian waltz this morning. So yeah, I've already worked out what's going to be included. It's a little bit more of a botanical set this time. Lots of lovely greens. Proud of how well you've stamped your thank you. Brilliant. I'm very proud of you too, Lucy. So yeah, it's a beautiful stamp set. It does have matching dies. But the stamp set is a little bit more money than what I normally include, so the next round of copy and card will have to be £34 for the 5 weeks, just to cover the fact that the stamp set's £22. Right, I've done my thank you. Okay, so I can actually, and what I've done is I've layered the thank you onto the espresso with some foam pads, and you can see that just sits nicely there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave about an inch. Oh look, I've got a blob there, can you see? But hey, don't worry, because my daisy can cover that. That's okay. Phew. Do you know what that is? That is, right, because I've put some makeup on today. Because I don't know about you, but the makeup thing's not really happening very much. Yeah, the makeup thing's not really happening. But obviously I'm going to put it on for my YouTubes because it's not Halloween. So this is because you touch your face all the time. You don't have to chat. It doesn't matter. You don't have to chat, Marie. Just watch. It's fine. I just chat away anyway, regardless. So some people don't even chat at all because they don't have a YouTube sign on, so you don't feel that you just do what you want to do. So yeah, so what's happening is I put makeup on, touch my face, and I touch my card, and boom, that's that's blusher or foundation, that is. Okay, so I've stuck that on with glue, and then I've got 4 daisies there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my paper. Okay, so you should have a little bit of paper left. And I'm going to have a little look at which of these centres I can cut out. Now I know it's a little bit maybe of a waste to cut a centre out. So if you've got something like a gem or something like that that you want to put in instead, then you can do. But I'm just going to use these because that's what I've done on my card. Because obviously I have to come up with designs with limited supplies. At the end of the day, you've got 3 things: 1 ink pad, I've got 1 ink pad and 1 stamp set, and 1 set of papers. So I'll just stop talking because I'm concentrating on that cutting. So I'm going to cut that 1 of those out, well, 2 out. And what I'm doing is I'm moving the paper rather than moving the scissors. Okay, so just lost it nearly. Oh, they're very small, very easy to lose. So you've got 4 daisies, and what we do with these is, because if you only use 1, they're a little bit sparse on their own. So firstly I curl the petals up just with my fingers, finger and thumb. And we're going to put 2 together. This daisy punch is a really good punch to have with this set, set of papers. So put a little bit of glue in the centre of 1 daisy, and then sort of like off centre the other one like this, so you get like a full, it's more like a gerbera I suppose then, and it matches the papers. I've only been on for 12 minutes. It is a quick one today. And if you want to add some ribbon or something, then espresso ribbon would go with this, or white ribbon would go nice. Do send me pictures of what you've made afterwards. I love getting them. How many views have I got now? Oh, 13. I think that's the most ever. I know that some people can't watch live, so there I've got my 2 daisies, and then because this is a really small item, hi Teresa, good morning, I would put the glue on the daisy and take the centre. Now some people use tweezers for this. I'm just going to maybe grab it with the end of my scissors. Oh, I can't even do it. So take the small item to the daisy and pop that on, and then you're less likely to get glue everywhere. That's a little top tip for you. Maybe I should do it on a video, that one. I hope you've been watching my top tips videos. And then these are just stuck onto the card direct, no foam pads, and I'm going to cover that mark up there. So I'll just have that there, and I'll have 1 over there just overlapping. And there we have the finished card. Now if you're interested, I'll show you the punch that I've used. This is the daisy punch. It's the medium daisy punch, which is what I've used for this card. It is current in the catalogue, and we also have, which I've not used, the larger daisy punch. Okay, so we've got 2 that coordinate with each other. Well, I think that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed the card. Please do send me pictures of what you've made, and I'll be back with next week's card and full details of the next coffee and card session that I'll be running. Please send me pictures, and have a great day. Please stay safe and keep crafting. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support.